Yo, what's up, everybody? You back on the real with chocolate and vanilla, baby. Hey, and this week we sprinkled in a little white chocolate, man. Hey, yo, man, we got it. We brought in, we did. We had to sprinkle that little bit of white chocolate in for our first ever guest on the show, man. It's a young man from our hometown of Monessen, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Bringing him on. He's a young, up-and-coming hip-hop musician. Maybe not young. Let me not use the word young. But no, he's an up-and-coming hip-hop artist out here doing his thing. Goes by Johnny Mace.
Yes,
Mace, what's up, brother?
How you doing, man? No doubt.
Absolutely, welcome, man.
No
hey,
doubt.
We appreciate you coming, man. Look, I see your son left the dice. You probably saw his son in the picture, man. You know what we about here, right? We about that family thing, man.
Absolutely.
Bring him, right? We good. He over there chilling now, but that's okay. Hey, so I definitely, Birdie.
Hey, you know me. I'm a little bit on the outside looking in. This term never been normal. Like, what was all about? Where did it come from? You know, like, I know tattoos. I thought that Bruce had. I thought this was some shit.
I
Bruce
do got
did.
it.
Yeah, right. I thought it was some shit that he just did. But I see you got that your movement or whatever. And I mean, how did that come about? And
I don't mean to cut you off, but
no, you good.
That ended up just being my logo because I remember starting rapping and getting into shows and into the hip hop scene. I was always thinking like, what can I do to separate myself from everybody? Because it seemed like a lot of the same. Everybody's like rapping about money and flexing and all this shit. I'm like, that's just cool, but like I don't want that to just be me. Like I'm way more than that. So I was like, what's different about me? I was like, everything's different about me. I'm fucking weird for real.
I'm gonna second that.
So I was like, I just remember waking up one day and being like, somebody had asked me something and was like, that's not normal. And I started thinking like, what is normal?
Right.
Like what's normal to the spider is chaos to the fly.
You
feel me?
Woo! Well, how about that, people?
You feel me?
Right.
Like, for real. So I
it.
I just started thinking about outside of my body, like what's normal to me might not be normal to you. And I was like, normal don't really exist. Like, man, and I started taking it deeper. Like, I need to accept people for their normal.
Well, here's the thing, dog. In society, that's the craziest thing. In society, like, you have so many different groups of people. What is normal, man? What the hell really is normal? What's normal to you ain't normal to me.
Right.
I know some of the shit that's normal to us. There's a lot of people out there, they like, y'all crazy. Y'all got something wrong. Yeah. When they say insane in the membrane, right? Little Cypress Hill.
Yeah, but I mean, shit, I feel you. And I see where you're coming from, and I could damn sure I could do that because there's a lot of things people do in their life, and they be like, it's a weirdo to you, and then that weirdo done turned out and done made all this money off of being that weirdo. It's the same thing you say about nerds and shit.
Yes.
You understand?
Come on,
he
bro.
a weirdo. Yeah, watch this weirdo go ahead and bust this stupid dope move on y'all, and now he's into the money, and now you wish that you would all linked onto his chain. You understand? And that's what it is. So I definitely appreciate y'all moving. I appreciate the explanation too, because now I understand. He's not the generator of this shit. I thought you was the generator.
I just got the tat. How many people got that tat now, dog?
145 people got my shit branded on them for life.
145 people. Now, he's going to say it's his shit. I'm just going to say I ain't never been normal. But it's my homie's brand. It's my homie's brand.
Definitely cool.
That's awesome. 145 people got this tattoo, man. That's hype.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder. There was a question that I kind of wanted to start this whole thing off. I just didn't get a chance to. It's probably the most important question that we're gonna ask you today.
What's up? Let's get into
it.
Who was your favorite Spanish teacher in high school?
Shout out Miss Lowther.
Hey, yo, that's funny.
That's Bruce's wife. She taught me in Spanish. I ended up meeting this motherfucker later in life. We've been one of my best friends, man.
Hey.
It's crazy how life circles around.
It is insane. But I had to ask that question because it was kind of monologue. I want to shout out real quick, April. I love you. We just celebrated 21 years of marriage on Thursday, man.
Definitely.
21 years, man. So shout out, April. And we appreciate the breakfast. We all enjoyed it. We fat and happy right now.
Yes, indeed. No doubt. Great.
Speaking on marriage, I just made and I want to get into controversy too, but I want to follow y'all.
Oh, absolutely.
But I made a post yesterday about marriage. I said, what's wrong? My problem is I want to get married and get another bitch pregnant at the same time.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he ain't never been normal.
Normal, my man.
And like, I was just joking, but people be taking my post to heart and then think their opinion matters. Like, you feel me?
And dog, and that's just it. It's people that are gonna have something. We was talking about it outside, right, fellas?
Yeah.
Ain't everybody gonna hate? Ain't everybody gonna love you?
Right.
And for real, if you want everybody to love you, if that's an aspiration of yours, you're full of shit and you're goddamn nuts. You ain't nothing normal about you.
Yeah, you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, because I want some of y'all to hate my goddamn guts. I know I already got a few of you.
I don't want you to, but I know you are.
I want you to. Now I want you. I've come to the point where I actually want you to because I know there ain't shit I can do to change your mind for real, for real.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I know there's people I've known for damn near 30 goddamn years.
Yeah.
They smile in your goddamn face. You know? They put that song out back in the day with it. The Backstabbers.
Yeah, that's the truth, and that's what this world really is. I don't know, like, and another thing. One more question outside the lines. How do you feel about the influence of music? You understand? Not you got your never been normal, but what about you understand? Like, because I know the effects and the vibration of music. You understand? I really do, and I know how it could affect a person's mind. You understand just by something that they listen to. You understand, like we saw with the Jason Aldean shit. Everybody feeling this way, that way, or whatever. In that instance, how do you feel where the music industry is going right now? Like,
I think, I think music is way more powerful than we think it is. Like before you become really conscious, you just hear the beat and it's something to vibe to. Then you start hearing words and how powerful they can be, and like, man, music is constantly changing people's minds and changing the world, and it's just kind of crazy. Like, and then I don't want to drop too much about this bar, but somebody I made a song with recently said something about I know the Italians that started payola used to walk into the radio stations and say, play this shit or get your shit twisted. Like, people were paying, like, music's so powerful because people listen to it all the time. What you hear, you damn near become. Mobs were going to radio stations and saying, play this shit because this is what we want people to hear and to think and to buy. It's the reason marketing is like, bro, you watch a commercial so many times, you're gonna damn near want the shit even if you don't want the shit.
Yeah.
Music, you hear that shit.
It's some gangster ass shit, man. I mean, seriously, the government and the people running the media, that's the gang. Those are the real gangsters, man. For real. For real, those are the for real gangsters. But to get back on this topic, man, hell no, it ain't nobody's fault, man. This is what we do, dog. We got little questions. We gonna go off the walls.
Absolutely, do.
That's what we about,
right? And you got all opportunities.
Exactly what we're
if you
about.
Feel something, you say it, bro. This is about you right now.
But no. So now here's a pretty interesting one. Kind of combine a couple things, man. Growing up in Monessen, small town, like we said, you know, we tell everybody it's a small, little ghetto-ass old mill town is what we are, right?
Absolutely.
But, man, but growing up in Monessen, how did it affect your career, man, and, like, your childhood? How did that affect your music? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, I haven't really got to, I'm so happy to be here and to do this because I never really got to sit down and talk about my childhood. And growing up, like, a lot of people think, like, Mace, like, you would have thought I came up from money or some shit, or, like, I had something, bro. I came up in Monessen at Granny's crib, man. Like, if you grew up at Granny's crib, you know how I'm feeling, bro. I'm 32, I already lost both of my parents. Both to addiction. Like, we could touch on that in a second, but, like, man, you feel me? Like, I didn't have it easy. I never knew my mom. I met her, like, twice in my whole life.
Plot twist.
I met my mom twice in my whole life, bro, that I can remember. And, and that shit affected me. It definitely affected me. And then my dad, like, shout out to my dad because he was there, but he was a drug addict, so, like, he wasn't there. Like, he'd be there and be high, and it's like, that shit really affected me. You know what I mean? But then, like, it just made my mind start wondering early, like, why is this? Because I'll see kids have both their parents at plays or, like, at the football games and this and that. I'm like, did God hate me or some shit? How
like, when your pop, like, Granny's crib, you said, that was your whole life, or like?
I was born in Florida. I was born in Cocoa Beach, Florida, and I was about 2 or 3 when my dad split with my mom. I guess my mom was smoking crack, and like couldn't get her shit together. And then my dad brought me up to right to Monessen, and then now same time.
And the rest is history. Now you Johnny Mace.
And now I'm Johnny Mace, and I never been normal, bro.
And it's so.
I'm sorry.
No,
please.
you're fine. But listen, and this is so crazy. There's 2 things that I got out of the story right there, and they're both beautiful. And once again, you're from Monessen, and so am I. So we're going to relate regardless. Now here go to one thing. Your flip. You understand? Mom gone, daddy. and daddy and what daddy is, and you understand. Same story here. Just it was my mother. Do you understand? So, welcome to Manesson world. I'm so happy he's here because you're about to see how color does not matter.
You know what's
follow us and learn these lessons that we're dropping these gems because y'all just got a gem from Johnny Mace already. You understand? We all go through this shit. Believe this.
That's what I want to say.
Welcome.
It's not a black-white issue, man.
There we go. Let's go.
Quit letting the goddamn media and these fucking idiots
he just gave
lead you around like sheep. Pay attention to shit like this. This shit is real, man.
No, let's go. More questions. Let's go.
Look, he's having a seizure over here.
Let's go. I ain't got to worry about bumping the table. No, let's go.
Hey, Bernie, but hey, man, how did, like, coming off that subject, your childhood, how did that affect you musically, man? Like, when did you get started?
So I joined the band in 4th grade, and that really got me into music. And it's crazy because like I didn't realize how much, like I thought I was just doing something for an extra activity, and that shit ended up molding me. And I remember my dad buying me 2 tapes for my birthday one year. One was Destiny's Child. That
shit! He's showing his age.
And then Marshall Mathers LP.
Oh yeah,
you know that.
Yeah.
I feel like he was like
real
testing me if I was about to be gay.
Oh, don't do that now.
I got older. It was like,
oh wow.
Like time you was old. You feel me?
Wow.
YouTube for entertainment purposes only.
No, for educational purposes only.
There you go. For
That's
real, let's
my
go.
name ain't getting no spit. I'm in there like, and I am whatever you say I
am. Right, yeah, no doubt. That's cold as hell. That's dope.
So it was kind of like it was your escape, man.
Facts.
It was your escape. It wasn't at that age. It wasn't getting into doing drugs because you don't know what drugs at that age. But you said 4th grade,
right?
You 9, 10 years old in 4th grade. So whatever, you know what I'm saying.
Did
so that's your escape,
yeah.
man. So you had your escape, and that worked, and now you transitioned into this, right?
It really led to a lot of like mental health issues at a young age, like depression and anxiety, and I didn't know what these were yet. I just knew I was different. So then I'm sitting in my room in my grand's crib. And I'm feeling like an orphan because my grand's taking care of me. I know this ain't how shit's supposed to be. My dad's around, but he's not. My mom ain't there. And I'm just feeling like my aunts and uncles and cousins is coming over. And I'm staying there. And that's like, I feel weird as hell. So I'm not coming out my room. And I'm like isolating young. And this built a lot of mental health issues for me. Young, bro.
He say that, man. We said we're going to ad-lib. That's what we do.
Yeah, go ahead.
But going from what you just said, that puts me right something down the line, though. What did that do for you as you became a young man into your teenage years and into your 20s? What did that do for you? Where did that send you?
It isolated me, and then, I mean, bro, whenever you're by yourself, the worst thing they could do to you when you're in jail is isolate you and put you in a hole. That's the worst thing they can do.
You know, I was a prison guard. We already know the deal.
Yeah. So, like, that's the worst punishment they can do. And then whenever you're by yourself by, like, choice, because you feel like you're separated from the whole world, it's like your mind don't stop running. You're just in your room by yourself. Nobody, you're not bouncing your vibration off nobody, bro. You're just in there thinking. So I was suffering, but I was smart. I just knew that I had a purpose. I knew I had to do something to, like, I knew I had to climb out of it. And I remember my dad and my grandma would be like, Joel, you need to go see a therapist. You need to talk to somebody. I'm like, they're just gonna put me on some medicine and slow me down. Like, I like how I work. I'm weird, I'm off, but I like how I work.
Right.
You feel me? So I just like all my problems became my superpowers.
So
you feel me?
So that's another good question, man. And let's keep going. Depression, and there's a lot of people that go through that. You understand? I was one, and I always tell people I dealt with mine through comedy and smile. You understand? And
I dealt with mine with violence.
Right. I used to just tell myself. I have to tell myself, hey man, I just didn't feel like that, and it would bounce me back to good. But I definitely went through it. You understand? How do you deal with yours?
Man, I got it.
You know what I mean? How did you overcome yours? Because you seem like a very healthy man right now.
It took a long time to get here. Once I started realizing what was going on, I got off the porch young. and just started I got into drugs and alcohol young. I was like 12, 13 smoking weed. You get blacking out drunk 13. I started tasting alcohol. I said, oh, I like this. I could change how I feel. What's up?
And it sent you in another place. Sent you away from what everything you was dealing with. Because, I mean, God forbid, man, you know, anybody can just get over not having parents at that fucking young of an age, right? I mean, that's such an easy thing to do. So they should blame you for smoking fucking weed and drinking at 13.
Right.
Come on, bro. And that's why it is.
Over there for a second.
That's what it's about breaking cycles. You understand? Like, we all could go down that road. It's about what you're going to do to turn that circle into a motherfucking snake somehow. Get him out of there. Break them circles.
You started at 12, 13. How old are you now?
32. Just sobered up.
Oh, I was going to say.
But look.
20 years,
so
huh?
I went through high school blacking out.
Yeah, let's go.
I was in the band and shit, so the music was in me. It was like a seed was planted, but it wasn't growing yet, right? So I ended up being a drum major my senior year. I'm, you know what I mean? I'm marching the band out. I'm out there conducting and shit. I'm doing all this shit that I didn't think. I'm keeping time. Like, I'm learning to read music. A lot of shit that people that just start rapping, they don't have these skills. Like, they can't look at a piece of sheet music and tell you what note's what or what rhythm is what.
Right.
That's some
you
shit
had
that's
that
in
skill.
me and I didn't even notice, but... All right, so I'm still drinking. I'm doing drugs. I didn't really start getting anything past weed until like into college. Started acting crazy. I don't even want to talk about this, but it's just the truth. So I started doing powder. I started playing with pills and shit. I get to 25, right?
Real talk.
25 years old, and my dad passes. And my dad was the only thing that connected me to my family that I knew. I don't know anybody on my mom's side. So I'm connected through my grandma and them, through my dad, and my dad passes. Man, you know what's crazy? August 22nd, 2014, my first son was born. A lot of people don't know this. I have an older son. This is some crazy shit because he might not even know this. You know what I mean? I love you. Don't listen. August 22nd, John Michael was born. March 22nd, 4 days before my birthday, so it was like 6 months or so after my first son was born. Hold on. My dad passes 4 days before my birthday. I blacked out. I lost myself. I went crazy, bro. And I was with Nikki at the time. And we moved out to Denver by like September that year because I was like, I'm gonna die. I was like, I'm gonna die. Like this, I was like, I don't got no reason to be here no more. Type shit. Moved out to Denver to escape it, not knowing that okay, I'll get away from my friends that's doing too much drugs and shit, but not knowing that my demons was in here. Mm-hmm. You can't run from yourself, bro. No. You can't run from yourself, bro.
That's deep.
And if I could say something, you said something like, I really don't want to say this, but I think this right here is the perfect opportunity for you to show the people that already follow you, which you have thousands of people that follow you already, to show as many people, man, who knows where this can reach. Being real with yourself, talking to these people, allowing your son to learn things as he grows, man. Remember that. You don't want to hide that world from him.
Man, I'm so happy that you are very comfortable with Bruce and myself to even put that out here where you did, bro. That's a lot
amazing thing, man.
You've really never been normal, bro. Like, I'm not playing with you, bro.
I mean, in our case, you are, because we put some shit out there that we don't, there's an embarrassing, but yes,
dude,
exactly.
Like, you're getting shit off your chest.
It's normal for us.
And I'm
like a therapy
no doubt,
session to me,
man, no doubt, bro. Well, we gonna get more though. I need to know this. I mean, like, a lot of people got a certain ways how they move and how they do things. You know what I mean? And you're in a difficult business, like no lie, competition crazy, dealing with this person, that person, got to deal with so many personalities and shit. Who helped you? You understand? I hope you ain't just running around here doing all this shit by yourself.
I wasn't, man.
Okay, like, I know there's some folks you had to say thank you to.
Man. Shout out to T-Bev, my manager. He was there whenever I was first recording in my buddy's closet at Cal U, and then we just been like bros ever since, bro. Like locked in for real, like done grew up together. It feels like in the past 10 years now. Who knows how long? My grandmother, she never judged me. She seen me in my worst and would just like not even low key tell me about myself. She would just have this look on her face like I'm disappointed. It wouldn't say nothing.
Like,
that shit stung
like
more
that
than
telepathic
you
grandma
like
shit.
you're fucking up.
Yeah,
How's that gonna say it, but you know.
How's that make you feel now, knowing that she knows about your sobriety? How long has it been now, dog?
Okay, 4 months on the 27th.
Congratulations, brother. Congratulations, my man.
Man,
but how's that make you feel that she knows now? When you see her face, because we talk about her, man. She's getting up there. She's how old is she?
93 years old. So
whoa, mama, Grammy lived 93 years taking care of your crazy ass
I got
for 30
of
them.
uncles, so she had 6 kids, and then And then, like, they wasn't supposed to raise me, my poor pap, too. You know what I mean? I was a fucking handful, bro. Like, I hope he's not like I was. Right. I'm going to go through it. I know my karma coming. You feel me?
Well, the biggest thing with this, y'all know me, I always take it somewhere else. It's you. He won't be.
Right.
Because that's a part of fathering. And you, just like you said, you 120 of them things plus. Good. You gonna show him the right way, because every bad piece of your DNA, you got a chance to exit out of you, and that's the great man for him. And then he gets it, and then your grandson, that's that dude. You understand what I'm saying? That goes for everybody. Believe that. This is how we got to change these youth, man. We got to
breaking cycles, getting out there, old heads, man. Dudes, mine and Curdy's age 45 plus.
So crazy. Yeah,
start mentoring these young men that are in their 30s, man, and the younger ones, and they can, because this dude's gonna reach way more people than me and him are.
Exactly,
bro. Everybody that I'm gonna reach is gonna come to y'all, bro.
Man, but it is, but Donner, you don't understand. But yes, but you can reach some of these young bucks, dog, that they ain't listening to. I mean, they might, because they might laugh at us for a minute, but they gonna really listen to you because of that music, dog.
Like, I mean, like, what really made you say give it up? Because evidently it was cold turk. I mean, the shit you was doing.
I was in this, bro. Bruce knew this girl I was with. Jesus Christ.
Toxic.
That was the worst thing I did to myself. So, like, I broke up with his mom. I broke up with Giada's mom, and, like, all right, so let me rewind a little bit. So I went to jail out in Colorado, right? My door got kicked in. They didn't have an arrest warrant. They had a search warrant. I run, because I was like, I got boxes filled up with packs I'm about to send home. You feel me? So I run. I'm like trying to figure shit out back here, trying to run some money up for a lawyer. I'm working at Pizza Hut. I get pulled over. I get extradited back to Denver. I'm still fucked up about Nikki, my first baby mom. I'm still trying to work shit out with her. I still want to be enjoying my life, but we had a bad falling out while I was in Denver because I just wasn't mentally right. So fucking all this jail shit happens. I get out. I just gotta say it because it is what it is. So me and Zoe was like the first girl I hooked up with. That's his mom. Whenever I got out of jail, and then like 2 weeks later, she's pregnant. I'm like, fuck!
Super sperm.
God needed him here. God needed him here. You feel me? So like, in jail,
everything happens for a reason, man.
In my life, bro, no doubt. So man, everything. So I'm like, so I'm still thinking about Nikki, and I'm still trying to think about John Michael, and now I gotta think about Giotto, and me and Zoe ain't working because my mind's everywhere. So it's really my fault. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. So then. So we didn't work, and then I'm like, I'm like, maybe is it me? It's really when I start looking at myself, like, bro, when it comes to women, like, is it me? I'm starting thinking about my mom. I was like, it's because I didn't have my mom, and I'm just looking for excuses at this point. But we break up, and I'm just feeling like shit because, okay, Nikki didn't work, John Michael's not there, Zoe didn't work, I still got Gio, thank God. But it's like, now I'm like, man, I'm thinking like, I need to settle down, and I'm thinking I'm going to find that in a woman. I really had to find it in God and in myself. There you go. I'm thinking I'm going to find it in a woman. You know what God sent me? The biggest whore I ever met, bro.
Oh, and toxic, boy.
Prostitute, bro. Like, and I love this bitch. That was the worst part, and I should just let bygones be bygones, but like, man, it is what it is, and on the real, this is what it is. I love this girl. 3 years. I'm trying to like settle down, get married, do all this shit. Whole time she's stealing on me, cheating on me, lying to me, and like, and I'm like mentally at a point where I'm trying to build my foundation for the rest of my life. Trying to set something up for my son. I'm thinking ahead, and I got all music's working, but I'm barely making music because I'm so worried about where she's at. Pushed me back 3 years, and then it's just a lesson I had to learn, like how I had to learn it. You feel me?
Yeah, everybody's path ain't the same, bro. But dude, like you
lesson learned.
Beat it all, bro. Like you understand, like, hey man, there's a lot of people that do that. You understand? You're not the only one. You understand? The thing is, you caught yourself, so you should be able to wiggle off the hook. You understand? You know your mistakes. You're sitting here telling us. Though.
Right. And the fact that you keep, I mean, you say so many things like, I had to learn a lesson. Like, that's how some of us learn lessons is we got to go through it. Yes. Like, we don't just listen. Like, I ain't never been that dude to be like, oh, you going to tell me this? Well, now I got to try this shit to see it.
Right.
Like, that's how I one, dog. Sometimes 3 times.
It's the swing. If you keep doing that on that swing, you're gonna bump your head.
Yeah.
On that swing, you're gonna bump your head.
Once you take responsibility for your own motherfucking actions, quit blaming everything else on everybody else. Quit getting mad because somebody used a word or two, and somebody don't put their motherfucking hands on you. Put your life in
no harm, no foul, man.
Then kiss my ass.
No harm, no foul.
Come on, man. You feel me?
Hey, and everyone don't get there. Like, for real, no harm, no foul, man. Like,
it takes a lot to have self-awareness and self-consciousness and to step outside your body and realize you're the problem in your life.
You did it at 32. I didn't do it till I was 43 till somebody hit me in the back of the head with a baseball bat. We was talking about my big ass head. Look, this goddamn hat won't fit. Hey, that's why I'm going to introduce myself. Big head Bruce. That's how we're going to introduce myself from now on.
That hat's definitely on the last one.
That hat is screaming right now. The hat is screaming, going, get off. Get me off of here.
Hey, I wasn't going to do that to you on camera.
I'll do it to myself.
I damn sure was looking at that hat like that joint. He ain't got too much. Yeah, he ain't got too much.
You know I don't need you to cock shit on myself.
If you would have ate one more pieces of them toast.
Hey, can you imagine though, for real though? This ain't no bullshit. Y'all, I'm at 350 pounds. I'm working in the prison, right? This hat wouldn't have fit on my head. My head was bigger. I know it's hard. Look, people, I know it take up 92% of this screen. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's why we had to spread it out.
Real rap. Hey,
shit. But hey, man, we get off. You were saying something about, people, you asked him about people he's working with. Yeah. You said Ty Bev, man. Who else, man? This, artists. Producers,
crazy. There's
whatever.
A lot of people that have been in and out of my life, so it's like I don't even want to give nobody credit that ain't stuck around. You feel me? A lot of people were just stepping stuff.
Loyalty, baby. Hashtag loyalty.
But bro, what we're about to get onto. Lately, I've been in a lot of I wouldn't even say beefs, but I'm dissing people in a lot of records, and it's people think I'm just an asshole and looking for the next problem. It's no, I'm at a point now where I realize how I have to protect my energy to get where I'm going. If I got somebody holding on to me, right, I'm holding on to that shorty. I'm holding on to a shorty that's just weighing me down. How am I ever going to get up there? And it could be friends. It could be family member. I'm willing to cut anybody off to protect my energy, to protect my son's energy, to get where I'm going, bro. Deep. You have to be willing to cut anybody off that's holding you down, even if you love them to death. Sometimes you got to say, look, bro, I love you, but you got to stay over there.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that, man. That's a deep-ass question, man. Man, I ain't trying to disrespect you or nothing like that, though. But do you do all your writing?
Oh, yeah.
It's all you?
No, I could never. Listen, I'm the type of person, I won't even listen to other rapper songs whenever. A lot of boys be like, Mace, listen to this in my DM. Mace, listen to this. What do you think? I don't even want to hear your shit, because if one of my bars sounds like one of your bars, I seen people and how this negative shit. Oh, he got that from me? No, fuck you. I don't even like your shit. I don't listen to your shit. How dare you say I would write some shit like
that? Yeah, that's crazy. Right. Oh, that's wild.
Everything's me. I don't
make
my beats. I got homies that make my beats. I do a little bit of the mixing. I record myself. I do a little bit of the mixing, and then I got homies I send my shit to, and they make it sound like radio ready.
Oh, something you gonna do? I mean, you gonna hear it soon. I don't know when, because once again, I told you, me and Birdie, we technologically slow. All right, we a little MR when it come to that. We don't know shit about it. All right, but the dude last night, I said, "Yo, man, we need a song. We need a song, dog. 1 hour." This cat send me a song back. We're gonna have it here. We don't know what we're doing right now. We don't know how to hook it up. But yo, we gonna have this. Yo, in 1 hour, this dude came with a fire ass song that it literally spoke of what this show's about, what our lives are about, man. And it's crazy. The loyalty thing. Yo, you was talking about the loyalty. It got me off on a tangent because I had just read something and I was trying to find it again. I couldn't find it. Now I'm mad about it because you have to cut people. You know, me and my brothers, when I say my brothers, I'm talking about my Brian and Jason, my baby brothers. Everybody know, well, maybe not everybody, but people know I found my baby brother 7 years ago with a needle in his arm. My brother Brian, I had to cut this dude off. I don't speak to him because the toxicity, bro. This dude I've known, I'm 45, he's 11 months younger than me. I had to cut him off, so I get it. I cannot have him and his, I love him all the best, but I cannot have the toxicity around me. So I feel you. Unfortunately, some of us can't do it because we like to listen to what people say about, well, yo, you wrong for doing this, or you wrong. Well, you don't really know the whole story. Right. Yeah. And I'm not going to sit here and put my personal business out here like that part of it. I'll tell you some shit, but I'm not going to tell you his business. Right. Yeah. So that is growth, bro. And if you can continue to do that, Mace, brother,
it'll come along.
That's it, baby. That's it.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, and even the people, if you really love somebody that knows that you're weight to them, and they're saying, "Hey, man, you gotta stay over there with that. I'm going somewhere else." You should respect that. Especially if you got love for them, like, cause it's no, like, I'm sorry I gotta harm you in this way to let you know what it really is and all that. But hey, man, I'm moving in a different direction. That's all. And then you said another thing. You don't want that energy around your son. I tell these people this shit all the time. Like, man, you best believe energy is a real thing. You ever hear the term misery love company?
Yes, it does, man.
That's the energy. It swallows you. Like the movie The Blob, that's a real thing. You let blob shit get to you, we just gonna make a bigger ass blob.
Yes.
Separate. That's why I enjoy the term never been normal. Be cool with who you are. Love who you are. What ain't wrong with you? There ain't nothing different with you. Just because you came up differently and you see shit differently, that's fine, man.
That don't make you not normal.
Right. You understand? Don't make you not normal. If you got a brain, use it. You give a hell. People hate that.
Say that.
You understand? It took this man to be behind in a dark time to get where he is right now. You understand? It took that man a dark time to get to where he is right now. We all go through ups and downs, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm always with my preaching shit. I know y'all tired.
Man, what you sorry for, man? You preacher Curdy. I'm big head. Like, you preacher Curdy. I'm big head Bruce, man. Let's get it. That right there. That wasn't. I swear to God, that shit wasn't scripted. There ain't no way that shit's playing. Yo, great minds think, or crazy ass minds think alike. What? Never been normal minds think alike.
No, because I know there's somebody probably watching this right now, going through a hard time right now.
Absolutely, they're laughing.
Listen to us. He's 45. I'm 44. How old are you?
32.
32-year-old young man. You understand? And he's going through things at 32 trying to figure it out. He's 45 going through things figuring it out. I'm 44 still trying to figure this out. Let's go, man. No more lacking. You understand? It's never too late. It's never too late. He got something to do it for. Find what you're doing it for. Let's do it, man.
Absolutely,
for
brother.
real. I don't care what it is. Go attack, man. Attack this day. Attack your life every day. Every day. I don't care what y'all bring to me. I really, really don't. I'm going to take it with a smile. Believe me.
Baby, smile positivity. I might talk some shit back to you. Right. Listen, we talk about him. Hey, now we getting into that. We getting into that, right? We just said that. So listen. So I know if somebody does come at me in an incorrect way, I'm gonna come back at you, man. Let's just keep it respectful.
Yeah.
The music game's a little different, dog.
Yeah.
You got some beefs with some fellas. What's this cat? What's his name? Battles.
Battles.
My man, Battles.
Motherfucker, man. Oh man,
what's this about?
I be on like I'll do this for y'all, but like I really be on the podcast like not trying to speak too much more negativity. But
no, it's not negative. It's real.
It's real. You know what I mean? Like, and back to me like being in these in these situations, like it really be looking from the outside perspective. I be imagining it looking like I'm looking for this type of shit. But I'm just quick to cut somebody off and tell you, like, bro, if I fuck with you and you do me wrong, like, I'm gonna say something about it publicly, because I'm not gonna hold that shit in on me and have it weigh on me. If I don't fuck with you, fuck you. You know what I mean? So Battles, bro, he just sold me this dream, bro. So he is managed by Q from QC, right? They're both from Indiana. QC is the label that has Cardi B, Migos, Lil Baby, basically damn near anybody from Indiana that's popping. They're signed to them, and he's managed. He's not signed to them though. He's managed by somebody that's on there. So and he's just telling me this dream about like, bro, it's going to the point where it went from, I got this guy that can super plugged in with IG. Give me this money and we'll get your marketing going. Boom, boom, boom. I'm paying thousands of dollars, bro. And end up finding out that like a lot of these followers are fake, bro. I can go buy fake followers. I can go buy fake views. That's what he's doing. He's taking pennies to spend and pocketing big bread, bro, and selling me this dream that like, oh, I'm gonna get you in a room with Q and all this shit, and then which actually led to the short fuse beef, which I don't like to bring that shit up, but he was talking about me having fake followers, and I woke up to a post about that day, and then I went and wrote that song.
So
that
that's how you found out this group ball was giving you through somebody else talking shit on you?
Huh?
That's how you found out the followers were fake from somebody else.
From somebody else.
Yeah, but it took years though.
So wait a second. You keep saying something I don't even want to hear out your mouth again.
What?
I don't even want to hear the fact that you keep saying I don't want to talk about this. You hear because you want to talk about. It ain't about negative, but it ain't about negative. No, this is about some clown. From what you're telling me, if you give me the true story, I'm gonna believe. I ain't got no reason to doubt you. If you give me the true story, you got some clown ass here. That
should be exposed.
And should get his ass whooped.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck the shit talking. Get his ass whooped. Yeah. Come step to me with that dumb shit.
Who got bands to just throw at you?
Yeah, who got bands to throw at you for fake ass fall? You're not even doing this. You're not. That's some bullshit.
For your dream too, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's some punk shit.
I'm all in on my dream, bro.
That ain't negativity. That's some punk shit.
So he's one step closer to a label, and he goes around to cities and does a show, and then we'll get opening acts, and then I'm not the only one, bro. I made a post about this, and because I did that tour with him, right? I did a tour. We did 2 cities, and it got canceled.
Right.
Got canceled when
I remember that.
Remember?
Yes.
So like I connected with these other artists on this tour, and they're like, I'm like, hey, did Battles pay you back for the tour? They're like, fuck no. I'm like, all right, fuck this. He's getting everybody. So he's just like a scammer, bro.
Yeah. So that is not negative. That's just putting somebody out there. So hopefully somebody out there watching it don't get hit by this motherfucker
again, right?
Right. I mean, that's some bullshit.
And all y'all rappers that's out there trying to come up, like, what the fuck? Y'all got X that out the business. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a fan of the song you made. I fuck with that. You understand? You understand? That's the type of soul. It got to be soulful, bro. Right, you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't all this violence promoting women. Women's as players too. Come on, man. What we coming to?
I know.
Our little kids we're in trouble. You understand? Like the girls are players too. And
we all players.
Y'all worry about somebody. Y'all worry about somebody never being normal.
Right.
Your daughter is like saying, "Yes, I'm down with being. I'm down with being."
I got 4 bitches over here and 3 motherfuckers over here.
And that's what it comes to.
That's what it is.
What I mean? Like when you were in high school or whatever, when you were young, and you be like, "Man, hey, man, I got them chicks." Understand? Right. Girls like, man, got these little homies on my pinky. And these little dudes is out here fighting and hurting each other.
Right.
For somebody that knows she's playing you, but I seen little boys singing the song. Girls is player too. I hope they get the message.
Whoa,
you understand? I hope they get the message.
Yeah.
For real.
Hey man, no, for real. So on that beef, man. I mean, how this dude suckered you and manipulated you and bullshitted you, and please, Battles, if you're watching, please don't come at me with the bullshit. I promise you, don't come. Don't do it, dog. Yeah. I mean, I don't give a fuck where you're from, who you live with. I don't give a fuck about that. Just keep that shit there, because you're gonna suck. Quit being a motherfucking thief. How about that? Don't be a thief. That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know this shit, but don't be a goddamn thief now, because now you got my blood pressure. The goddamn hairs on my neck is standing up.
Right. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what that man did. You don't know what that man did to get that
money. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you understand.
Hey, so now we're gonna let's go to this though, for real. Coming off that house, so being that you had to deal with that. Now that you tell me you opened up to us, you a new artist coming up. We had in Pittsburgh. That's a great start, but. Anywhere in this country you go, because there's so many young people like yourself and younger. What's the best way, man, to structure their come up? What's the best way, bro?
Don't ever put your dreams in somebody else's hands. That's the best thing I can say. Nobody's gonna pull you up. Nobody's gonna pull you up. Put that grind in. I don't care if you got 1 follower. That 1 follower is gonna turn to 10. That 10 is gonna turn to 100, and that's gonna turn to 1,000.
Whoa!
Don't let anybody sell you a dream, because nobody can pull you up further than they are. It's competition. It's a dog eat dog out here. Especially in this
open y'all ears. Open y'all ears. Open y'all ears right now.
Nobody's gonna pull you ahead of them.
Can you tell me that again? What was that line you said?
What the fuck I said?
Who'd you say is gonna bring you up?
Nobody's gonna pull you up ahead of them.
And it goes back to what?
Taking
accountability. Everything that you talked about. You see the full circle here, bro?
It took me so long to get here, though.
It doesn't, and you're not even close to the end.
Right.
Bro, I am so far away. I'm like, I'm so he's so far. And it's people like us that got that fire that we know we're not close to the end. We're just want to improve a little bit every goddamn day.
Say that, bro.
No doubt, man.
But it all circles back around to what you said. It's on you. Take accountability for yourself. Stop blaming other people.
Yeah.
You told us
You said this shit.
Yeah.
You said all this. It came out your mouth.
No, you're right. You're right.
You
You're
understand?
right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
Yeah,
I'm just repeating what you said,
No
man.
doubt,
It's all.
and that goes for the dude battles, the dude out here getting folk, man. You're dealing with men. You understand? At the end of the day, you're dealing with men.
So be one.
Yes, you understand.
Be one,
like,
bro.
You don't know somebody's gonna rock your skull for that dumb shit you doing.
Ain't
man.
no
Like,
doubt, bro.
real, like
You've gotten lucky. This is maybe a different era. You
real.
messing with the wrong people.
right, man. Like I'm
Because
not.
if this man would have called me 10 years ago and told me about that, that
Could go to other things, like, no, for real. But shit, I'm telling, don't shit. Something happened to him. Don't look at us.
Yeah.
No.
He grooving
Thank you,
on
buddy.
Keep it
This is
clean.
for educational purposes only.
Fact.
Hey,
Like,
but
for
that's
real.
crazy, bro.
It's
That's
just so, like, and that's the type of world we live in. Like, I got to worry about this. I'm chasing mine. I'm chasing mine. This is the land of liberty. Let me get mine. And you understand? Like, I don't want you jacking me through the back door.
Right.
You understand? Like, for real. Like, there's enough back door, and we getting backdoored every day by the damn government. And then here you come, putting people in an even more fucked up situation, man. For real. I hate people like that.
It is crazy how this thing is going because we had talked about it. You know, the structure, but it's flowing perfectly because we about to flow right into this next one, dog.
Go ahead, man.
Right into this next, everything we just said. What kind of advice? I don't even care if it's about music or what. You've already spit so much out.
Yeah.
What kind of advice you want to give to youth, man? What do you want?
Yeah, no, yeah, right. I'm not talking about no.
I don't care about-
right. I don't even want to hear about that because right,
The youth. You talk about the music.
I want to talk about
The youth.
Yes.
Your son.
Yeah. What you want him to grow up in?
What do you want? What message do you want to get across to your son and these teen? What do you want to get, Mace? What do you want to tell him?
Anything is possible. Stop letting anybody put a ceiling on your dreams and goals. There's no limitations. Go get whatever the hell you feel like you want on God. That's what I would say.
Oh, love it.
So many times I feel like somebody put you ain't gonna do this. Like, I did that. Now you ain't gonna do this. Like, if I keep listening to what people tell me I can't do, I'm never gonna do what I want to do. And if I just focused on tunnel vision on what I wanted, there's nothing that can stop me or you or y'all, anybody. You put your mind to something, God's gonna, you know what I mean? Send a prayer up and blessings gonna come down on God.
That's what's up, man.
Man, I love that answer.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to say.
Me either.
I mean, I know that y'all, you ain't gonna hear that many
I heard
times.
y'all hear it, and parents, man, shout that out to your kids because they're going to run into it. A lot of people don't believe in you like you believe in yourself. You can't let that overcome what you trying to do. You understand? Like, because I've been there before.
Parents, stop hamstringing your kids, too. Don't hamstring your own goddamn kids,
for
man.
real, man.
Let your kids do exactly what this man just said, right?
For real.
This man just said, yo, you go out there and you do you, man. My son's 19. He went to school, tried it for a bit. He didn't feel it. Now he's out there working. He really don't. He just got a job. I'm happy the kid's working 40 hours a week. Congratulations. Shout out Bruce real quick. Just bought his first car. My dude, first car. He got his own payment. Like that's and it's just he's still living. I mean, his times are different. I was out in my crib at 17. It's a different.
Man,
it's a different era, but the thing that I have learned, I want to shout out one more time to my man CJ, Chad J, our brother.
No,
this dude, he said something to me about a year ago, man. One of the best quotes that I've ever gotten from a person. I love him for him. I mean, I love him for evermore, more than that. But the dude told me, I was telling him about my son, and he said, "Listen, we raised our sons to be nothing like us. So how can we get angry when they become men and are nothing like us?" That right there, look, see the goosebumps again. Chad, that was fucking brilliant, bro.
Man, for real.
You hear that, people? You heard that? Like, don't hamstring your kids, man. Let your kids and kids, youth, do what he said. I mean,
man, for real. Pop that cylinder off. You're the only one who could cap yourself.
Yeah, you and death, baby. And,
right,
and I ain't going nowhere no time soon if I got something to say about it. Except up here. the #1 podcast in the nation. We coming for you, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Hey, what's your boy with the sleeveless shirts on? Pat McAfee. We coming for you, homie.
Yeah, for real, no lie. And that's the way you put it on there. Like, you know, we laugh about it, we joke about it, but damn it, if you're doing it for who's going for second place? Who's running out here for second place? Nobody is, man. And that's what's
Say
about.
that.
You understand? You put your energy into what you gonna do, man. Like, for real, I love it. You understand what I'm saying? And yes, he's a real man. Y'all heard him. He talked about delivering pizzas. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
I ain't mocking no man making no living, no matter what you doing, man. It's a grind. Every day is a grind. You take a little baby steps, them joints turns into long strides, and the next thing you know, you sprint. And that's when you take off. You sprinting. Let's go sprint, man. Get to your sprint. All y'all young boys, the little football season coming up.
Yeah.
Sprint.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go.
To the hounds. Let's go, Greyhounds.
No
Let's go,
doubt.
Greyhounds.
Hey, I'm gonna give some love to Greyhounds, but I'm absolutely gonna give some love to my nephew over the Ringo Rams. He's about to be. Hopefully, he should be the starting running back as a freshman.
Let's go.
Christian, I love you, dog. Good luck this year on your freshman season. But
You already know. I got to shout out Quentin Martin if we doing that.
go ahead. Okay,
That-
Q. I'm
do
gonna
your
give
thing.
Q your senior year.
Senior year, bro. Let's go.
Quentin
bro.
Martin, I
No
spoke
doubt.
to. Hey, Quentin, I just spoke to you. If you
All
watch
y'all
this
leps,
a
man.
week ago, dog, I just spoke to you at this man's daughter's
Yeah.
grad party.
Let's go.
Brother,
Do it again.
Congrats,
Leps. Do it
absolutely.
again,
Good
man.
luck. Yes,
it's
for
the
sure.
valley, man. We
Yes,
all in this
it
together.
is the valley,
Yeah,
man. It ain't
yeah.
just the hounds. We
We all in this together.
Hey, we're spreading our Manessa. We spreading our seeds everywhere,
Everywhere.
bro.
Let's go,
We
no
got
doubt,
seeds
man.
everywhere, baby.
Everybody,
Hey,
man.
keeping this positive note, dog. We was talking about the crazy toxic ass bitches in your life.
Yeah.
Some of them, but you got some great women. Gio's
Correct.
mama, great woman.
Correct.
Great woman. You're
Man.
Grammy, right?
Shout out
But
to Zoe. Shout out to my number.
hey, ain't no doubt. Any lucky ladies, little love interest coming up, dog? You looking?
No.
I mean, you single and ready to mingle.
I'm a dog right now. You don't want nothing to do with me right now. Oh, God.
Hey, yo,
I'm trying to
That's
respect
real.
you, but I'm being
Hell
honest.
yeah.
Like, if
That's
you try to
real.
fall in love, man, you got a lot to prove to me because, man.
back got holes in it,
You
man.
feel me?
Yeah.
Trust issues, buddy. Back
yeah.
against the wall. He's,
Back hole
right
in
now,
there.
he just
Yeah.
throwing them things.
For real. and no, I'm glad we're here. Explain that. Like, how could a woman mess up a man's whole trust,
Man.
or vice versa?
Like,
Or
I
vice
just feel
versa.
like I've been in, like, long relationships thinking it was going to be the one for, like, since I started dating damn near. I'm like, I was just trying to invest in everything, really trying to fill a hole in myself that was a God-sized hole with a relationship, thinking, like, oh, my parents were there, so, like, I'm going to start a family, and that's going to save me. And it's just like, you can't fill a God-sized hole with anything.
How do you feel like you think your mom? You understand your mom leaving or whatever happened, y'all leaving her or whatever. You think that separation,
Definitely.
that has something? Do you think that has something to do with how you feel about and how you treat
I
women?
think your relationship with your parents is the foundation for how you treat anybody, and it's just like I think that definitely affected me, and I'm honestly still trying to learn like the right way to love a woman and not put everything on her like she has to save me.
I ain't gonna.
I think that's a big problem.
You want to know? I'm gonna tell you what helped me with that, though, and I swear, like, because once again, like, I love my mom to death, but you know, that, I mean, the separation was there, or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you what got me back right, man. And to all y'all hard ass, thug ass dudes, y'all might want to close y'all ears, but some people that got some sensitivity and some love in your heart and really want to go back to the old school shit. You gotta start listening to our old school music. You know what I mean? Skip it a few decades. You
No
understand?
Otis Redding.
Yeah, you
sitting
understand?
on
Like,
the dock of the bay.
Let's go.
Hey, shit, boy.
That Temptation shit.
Ooh, yeah.
That Greg Abbott.
Ain't
You know what I
no
mean?
man. I started.
Because the world's so full of hate right now, nobody's teaching about the love.
The love, ain't no doubt, dog.
You
There's no
understand?
doubt.
Like, for real, everything is just negative ass vibes coming from boom, boom, boom. I got my deflectors on, baby, all the time. Like, for real. You can't make me feel some way I know that's not right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for real, no. I don't care what you think it is. I don't care about your white power. I don't care about your black power. I know that shit is wrong, bro. We all, if there's a God, and that's what everybody say, if there's a God, he didn't put us all here to be separated and fighting amongst each other.
Absolutely.
You understand? So I don't care what.
That energy
Right.
come from somewhere else, baby.
Right. So if you sitting up in this church and it's one this and one that, you got to think about that from the door. Well, God really put me in a situation where, Because hey,
I can only think about what you say and not what you say.
You
Come
understand?
on, man.
Come
I
on
can
now.
only be around you because you're this
the
color,
type of-
and you because you. Come on, man. You because you have sex this way and you have sex that.
Right. Come
This
on,
is all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all craziness, man.
Right.
You can't say nothing. Everybody get offended. But I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm gonna say something real quick, man. If you don't mind me, because. I can't wait to listen back on this because I want to see if that's sitting on the dock of the bay was hitting.
Man,
I might have Mace record something.
Available.
Yeah, they be like this raspy ass voice.
Hey, man, I know I got a sawed off Barry White drink, but it's all good.
We got to get ready to wrap this shit up, though, man. Ask that one big question, man. Number deuce, baby. Number deuce.
Yeah.
Number deuce, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Let the people know what you got going on. You know what I mean? Up and coming. Where can we find you at?
So,
What's going on, man?
Yeah.
What we got?
I was just out of California last month with Crooked Eye. I got an album coming with Crooked Eye. I'll play y'all a couple jams after we cut the camera off.
Yeah,
Shit,
okay.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Crook. If you don't know Crooked Eye, he was signed to Death Row at the same time as Tupac and Snoop. He was signed to Suge, so he's been around a lot of shit. He
been around for a minute. I ain't saying a motherfucking word about that. He mentioned Suge. I ain't saying nothing.
And then California, that's the whole other side of this country.
He was signed to Eminem, and so him and him is like this. And man, it's just like a super blessing. Some of the things he said in some of the songs, it's like, man, it's just a chance for me to learn, and I'm super excited about that. And so I dropped the album a few years ago called Started With a Tape, hosted by DJ Holiday season. And I just posted, like, I was like, man, I got a bunch of new followers since then. Like, maybe people don't know about that. I posted that, and he reshared it. So then I got to mixing it with him and his manager. So I think we're gonna run another tape with that holiday season. So
Nice.
be looking for another Johnny Mace holiday joint coming.
That's
soon.
cool.
Nice,
That's definitely cool. Like, you got anything you want to say to your fans? I'm talking about the people that been down with Johnny from the beginning.
Before you go there, man,
Go ahead.
concerts. Don't you got some?
Oh,
and don't you got an album coming out? You got an album coming out,
I'll
dog.
be so all over the
I'm
place.
glad that I did
I
my
know.
research on that one. I did my research on that one.
Friday at 8 o'clock at the Ormsby Cafe on Ormsby Ave in Pittsburgh. Pull up. I'll be performing. Shout out Wooski. Shout out Skyview and everybody else involved with that. And then on the 19th, August 19th, I'll be in Menneson City Park opening up for Punchline. And I'll be doing my Coats for the Kids drop then. So if you need coats for the kids, I'll have a table and I'll have a bunch of coats for kids for free. Man, just come chop it
For
up
what?
with me. For the free.
Oh yeah, it don't cost man. No, you gonna make keep your kids warm this winter, baby. The man, yeah. What? Man, we can't be done. What made you start doing that?
Man, I was one of them kids out there in a thermal and a hoodie crying at the bus stop because that shit was cold as hell. That's what the fuck I did that for.
That's crazy, bro.
Do you see?
And
That's crazy.
And a lot of people say shit like I ain't do nothing for the community because I said I want a mural. I said whenever I die, I said if you see him, tell him your daddy loved you, and I want a mural of me in Menneson. And a lot of people didn't like that shit. And I don't fuck.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
So,
hey,
because it's how you feel about yourself.
And I respect the fact with the coats, man. I mean, listen, once again, you ain't gonna please everybody, man. You can't do it, man. You're gonna have the haters. It is what it
I'm
is.
just trying to do something for the community, man.
Album, you got a new album coming out too?
I keep fucking.
I know, dog.
So Fire Night August 1st. And then, man, a lot of videos and music coming. You're gonna be hearing from me whether you like it or not. You feel me?
I love it, man. I mean, Birdie,
I'm good, man.
Bro, I mean, I really
am good,
I appreciated man, coming on, dog. I mean,
thank you.
our first. This is our first
honesty,
guest
bro.
ever. I mean, I'm geeked. I'm so happy.
Hey, I am too. I think we got a lot out of him, man.
Hey,
So
next
you're a real
week,
fella to me,
next
man.
week we got you know, it's gonna be me and Birdie back here next week. And then the week after we got another special guest. Hey, and we're gonna be showcasing hometown boys. All right, the next, you know, my man Mikey Blainfield. If you watching this, you know, and you know Mikey Blainfield. Mikey Blainfield is our next guest, man, and this dude is about to blow your minds. He gonna have to put. He gonna be putting us in check.
Yeah.
But this dude is a special human being, man, just like Johnny Mace, man. So Mace, I want to thank you. Keep an eye out for his albums. Check out his concerts. Follow him on Instagram, YouTube. You want to give that stuff out? Like just tell the people what your Instagram.
Just look up Johnny Mace on any streaming platform. Johnny Mace on YouTube, and then at John Mace 54th what is it? Instagram and Twitter.
Hey, when you gonna
And
post that
TikTok.
new song you did last night? Soon?
Man, that's y'all song.
I mean, like, when you post it, man. We want you to drop it.
DJ Holiday on the
Oh.
beginning of that joint screaming.
Well,
Holiday.
you do it, man. You know what? Yeah, well, you gonna hear that soon.
I
But
feel
I'm gonna
like that
keep
song
rocking it.
gonna- If people get the message, that's gonna
Oh,
move,
that song.
that's gonna
Hey,
move some mountains.
listen,
I
man,
like
we
that.
definitely appreciate y'all. Keep watching.
No
The
doubt.
subscribers are blowing up. We are loving y'all, man. Yeah, we ain't done, baby. This is getting
Let's go,
better.
right.
Peace out, y'all.
Loved it, man. Have a good one. Love y'all.